The UN Maritime Court has ruled in favor of 9 small island states that brought a case to seek increased protection of the world's oceans from catastrophic climate change. Now, finding that carbon emissions can be considered a sea pollutant, the court said countries had an obligation to take measures to mitigate their effects on the oceans. The countries that brought the case called for the court decision historic. Experts say this move can be influential in shaping the scope of future climate litigation involving greenhouse gas emissions.
The obligation under Article 194, paragraph 1 of the Convention requires states to take all necessary measures with a view to reducing and controlling existing marine pollution from such emissions and eventually preventing such pollution from occurring at all.
The case was brought in September by 9 small countries disproportionately affected by climate change, including Antigua and Barbuda, Vanuatu, and Tuvalu. They asked the Hamburg-based court to issue an opinion on whether carbon dioxide emissions absorbed by the oceans can be considered pollution, and if so, what obligations countries had to address the problem. The court's opinion is advisory and non-binding, but will influence how the UNCLO's treaty is interpreted around the world. The UNCLO's, or United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, was adopted in 1982. It lays down a comprehensive regime of law and order in the world's oceans and seas, establishing rules governing all uses of the oceans and their resources. The case is seen as the first major international climate justice case involving the world's oceans. The Center for International Environmental Law said that the case was particularly significant because it was the first of 3 key international court advisory opinions on climate change. The other climate case rulings by the International American Court of Human Rights and the International Court of Justice are due to be given in the coming months.